That bit done kicked in. Woo!
You are living proof that imagination creates reality.
If you play with me, I will cuss you out. Actually, I'm gonna cuss you out.
Drop top spider, that's in the entourage. Travel places, they look at you like an alien. Started off my first check, I bought some David Yerman. Try to get the recipe to you no charge.
What's up, my people? This is boy Rich. Welcome to the first long form video in a long time. If you've been keeping up with me, then you'll know I've been hitting it with the short form content. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok. And hopefully, by the way, because I'm using like a professional camera, and I hear it auto-focusing, but I don't know if y'all can hear it too, and I hope y'all can, because that would be very annoying. But this is something that I've been really wanting to do for a very long time. Now, if you go back kind of on my video history, you know that I had already started doing like the Richie World vlogs and all of that, but I think at the time it was just like a little bit more complicated for me to see it through, because I had not gotten into the habit of like editing stuff on a regular basis, and so trying to do the long form vlogs was just it was very intimidating to me. So we're back now. I've been wanting to do this honestly for a minute now, since I've been doing my short form content for a while, but I kind of had the limiting belief that I needed like a vlog camera or like a DJI or like what do they call the camera, the Extra Muse or something like that. But then I was like, I have this perfectly nice Canon R8 that I can use. This is where the limiting belief really came from. This lens that I'm using right here is a 50mm lens, and it's a fixed lens, so I can't zoom in and I can't zoom out. So I was like, how am I ever going to be able to do my vlogs for real if everything is this close in my face? But I think I figured it out. I'm gonna just have to like kind of maneuver the camera in different positions and stuff, and we're gonna do the best we can until I can afford to get like an actual zoom lens. But I think for now, this is gonna work. So the time is currently 3:25. I feel like I'm talking to the camera so effortless. Like, who am I, Aaliyah's face? Like, what? But the time is now 3:25 a.m. I just got off the phone with my homeboy. I actually meant to do this video or start this video a little bit earlier, but we were on the phone shooting it up, or shooting the shit. So here I am. I am on the tail end of a microdose of plant medicine. So I planned to like start this when I was like in the midst of it, but we're more toward the end of it. I just had some herbs. Y'all know me. Well, I'm saying y'all know me. Y'all actually don't know me. I actually had a lung collapse, so I do not really like. I don't really smoke. So my thing recently has been using the herbs. So we got some rose petals here, some peppermint, some mullein, and what else did I just use? Oh, Damiana, of course. That's like my favorite. Oh, I forgot I can like put it up to the camera and it'll focus. There you go. Yeah. So that's Damiana. This is not real weed, so YouTube don't take my video down. But I just had a little bit of that, and then I am working on my video plans for the week. I've been trying, y'all, look, I don't even say I've been trying. I've been living in the finished picture, seriously. This is what I've always wanted to do since I was a little boy. Like, it's crazy. This feels very full circle to me, because I used to be in this very room right here, except for my desk used to be up against this wall, and I would have the camera shooting toward that way. But if you look me up on famous birthdays, then you would see that I have been doing YouTube videos for a very, very long time. And I think that like I'm in the era of my life where it's like, this is my reality now. Like, more than ever, I am so certain of myself and my passion and what it is that I enjoy doing. And it's like, it's time, babe. Like, doing the short form content was kind of my lead up into it, but I've gotten good at that. I've gotten good with like scheduling my posts, making sure I'm staying up to date with it, and it's like, why not do the long form shit now? So I'm working on this video right now, right? This is like the vlog that's gonna come out at the beginning of next week, but I also have 2 other long form videos that I want to do. I have 2 other long form videos that I want to do, and then several short form videos that I need to get filmed and all of that kind of stuff. And I kind of want to do them all in one day. One, because I have a fresh haircut, even though it might not look like it, because I've been doing shit all day and I was just doing a lot and I had my do-rag on, but the cut is fresh. Everything is looking good. I look very camera ready right now, so I'm trying to get as much done as I possibly can tomorrow, because the days after that, like, that be my thing. I be trying to go ahead and get my short form videos done and out the way, so that like every day I'm not having to worry about, like, the only thing that I have to worry about is like editing. Like, I try and edit as many videos as I can in a day, but like also just going ahead and getting them scheduled and all of that kind of stuff, so that I can focus on other stuff. Because August 3rd I will be releasing, actually I can pull it out for you, I will be releasing this baby right here, which is my guided journals that's going to be coming out, a part of my brand Pure Melanin, which is going to focus on wellness, meditation, brain reprogramming, and then of course plant medicine, which is why I've been like kind of phasing in the microdosing plant medicine and all of that stuff, which I've been doing for years, literally since I was like 18 years old. But I'm phasing that into my content because I feel like overall as a person, I have been evolving a lot. Like, I feel like I'm still me, you feel me? I'm still Richie Rich, I'm still gonna turn it up, and if you play with me, I will cuss you out. Actually, I'm gonna cuss you out respectfully, you feel me? But I'm also like, bruh, in the same sense, like, I'm a hippie, and I think, you know, I love, like, some of my biggest influences have been like Ethereal Trinity, if y'all know who that is. And I feel like this is like such a full circle moment, but she actually follows me on Instagram, and for her birthday I sent her over some plant medicine. So but that's been one of my biggest inspirations, so I wanted to show that aspect of everything. Also, if we see, the closet is right here, so all of the fashion stuff and everything like that, and then just like my day-to-day life, like what I be having going on, which a lot of it is geared around wellness and doing all of that kind of stuff. So we gonna try and make this shit a whole gumbo pot of shit, but just get ready, because I'm gonna be doing the long form videos, and I'm gonna be staying as consistent as I possibly can be. The only thing that I feel like is kind of holding me back is this damn lens. Like, as you can see how so you see how zoomed in I am, right? So the lens is all the way right there, right? So whenever I be wanting to do or get certain shots, I can't like make it wide or anything like that. Like, I'm just kind of see, and then you see like how he like goes out focus so much. Like, I need another lens, but we gonna make this shit work with what we got, no excuses. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna call it a night right here. I'm probably not gonna go fully to sleep. I'm gonna watch some stuff on YouTube, but we'll pick back up when the sunlight is out. Okay, so it is currently like 1 o'clock, y'all. I just woke up. I don't know what I was thinking when I was going over that list last night. I was like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I don't really think that I was considering the fact that it was like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and that I was probably gonna sleep until like 1 o'clock. Now, here's the issue with that, right? Still gonna get some videos done. I'm still gonna do what I need to do, but the problem is my mama gets off at like around 6 p.m. I was like dead set on moving out and like going to do house tours and stuff. There's this house that's not, well, that's like in the city, because I live in the country technically, and it's like a 3,000-4,000 square foot house, and it's got a room for rent in it. And it was like I was trying to get out of working at my dad's club. It's like I kept explaining it to him. He finally got the memo. I talked to him like a grown man, and we got everything figured out. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. I had to explain this to one of my own boys last night. He literally got kicked out of his house, like, and I had to like help him come up with a text message to get him back in good graces with his family, you feel me? And so, very same thing with this situation. I had to explain to my daddy, like, bro, like, this is not in alignment with who I am as a person anymore. Y'all know I'm a hippie, and y'all will be seeing more and more and more that I'm a hippie. But and so that was one of the reasons why I felt like I needed to leave. And then just another thing, it's just like, when mom comes home, like, the peace is just disrupted. Like, I'm very, very tight with my mom. I'm like, that's my twin. I look like my mom, just in male form, with my daddy eyebrows and facial hair. But it's just like, we only have 4 to 5 hours to get what we need done before the house just gets loud and chaotic and annoying. So, yeah, sorry, mom. I know you're probably watching this video, but it's the truth. I think the way I want to route my day today since we got up a little bit on the late side, is I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower. I'm gonna go ahead and do my microdose for the day. I'm just gonna do a 0.5 for right now. I usually, recently, like last week, I really did 0.5s all the way through, and then I started doing I think 2 days back to back, I did like a full gram microdose, but I think today I'm gonna just do 0.5. I'm gonna get in the shower, just like cleanse myself, get my spirits up and stuff. I mean, my spirits are up already, but you know what I'm saying? Just like routing myself and getting myself ready for what videos I need to film today. And then we'll kind of go from there. Also, I think I've kind of figured out my lighting on this camera. Like, I like this. This looks really, really good, by the way. Like, I'm enjoying the way everything is looking. I feel like this is gonna come out just the way that I want it to. So, yeah, we finna get to it. I don't know how I'm gonna I kind of want to use this camera to because please don't play with me. So the other SD card I had in the camera, it ran out. I ain't gonna fake, I bought that like from a little tech shop when I was in Jamaica, and it was only 16 gigabytes. So I've been taking pictures with it. So I thought that, because it ain't never ran out on me yet, so I really thought it was like 100 and some gigabytes or something. But very quickly I got to see that it was 16. But it's cool though. I put my other one in, we in this bitch. But what I was saying though is I kind of wanted to shoot my short form content with this camera too. So I'm trying to see how I can like kind of do that. And also maybe like this vlog is gonna be a mixture of like phone footage and probably real camera footage too, so I can be able to show y'all everything. But these are the microdose capsules. I'll leave the link to where I get these from. This comes from a brand, or from my place that I used to, when I used to live in Dallas, I would go to the DFW CBD and wellness store. They have plant medicine products, and then they also do like sensory deprivation. Like, matter of fact, I think I actually did a video about that, about my experience doing like sensory deprivation therapy. If you scroll down on my channel, I think that was probably like what, 2 years ago almost at this point. But now that I am back in Louisiana and I'm not in Dallas as much anymore, especially since my insurance is changed back over to to Louisiana, so I don't go to the doctor in Dallas anymore. I used to like do that to kind of give me a reason to go to Dallas and stuff, but it's cool though, because they got a website, and these are some pretty, when I say plant medicine, I'm gonna put up a picture of what I'm talking about, because I don't want my videos to get taken down. So anytime you hear me say plant medicine, I'm usually talking about this. And then if I'm talking about herbs, I'll tell you, you know, what I'm talking about. But I ain't gonna fake, I've been running through these bitches. Not really, because I mean, it came with 30 of them, and I still have like a good, let me see. Can you see? Still got a good handful of them left. At least like over a week left. But yeah, this is what they look like. Just like a little capsule. And then I'm gonna, I got an Arizona RX in this Starbucks cup. Just as simple as that. And honestly, I feel like, me personally, the 0.5 don't really like, it puts me in a certain mode, but I don't be feeling like overly loaded, if you feel me. What do they call it? Like, I'm functioning high. But yeah, we'll try and get all of our content done, and then, well, I'm saying all of it, I don't think that's gonna be possible, but I'm gonna try and get a lot of it done, and then we'll revisit this conversation. I'm gonna come and like do some wellness stuff, do some meditations, all of that kind of stuff. I'll be back though. We'll chat in a few. Trust. I'll call y'all back. That been kicked in. Woo!
Blue cheese, cool skin black. Me never catch the game, but me no mismatch. I got a pass now, flip flop.
Alright, so as you can tell by my shoulders and my chest, I am all oiled up. By the way, I'm wearing a different shirt. I know it looked the same. It might look the same. You might be able to tell it's different. It's brown. I just got out the shower, washed my hair. If you don't know, I suffer from crusty scalp syndrome. That's not a real thing. I just made it up, but I don't know what else to call it, because I've been told it's not psoriasis. I've been told it's not whatever, so I'm just gonna call it crusty scalp syndrome. My shit just get crusty really quickly. Now, while I was in the shower and stuff, and if you've seen, I was in a really good mood. I took my microdose, as we saw in like the clip before I was in the bathroom dancing and whatnot. I took my microdose, and I'm just kind of like, how am I gonna possibly shoot all of these videos today? Because some of them are meant to be short form videos, some of them are meant to be long form videos. And in my head, I was kind of thinking like, I need to get everything done in one day because I got other stuff that I need to do this week. We gotta focus on, for one, well, fun fact, I got a job at the gym that I started working out at, or that I work out at. So I start that job maybe, I want to say next week. Yeah, next week. So I'm supposed to be doing like my own boarding and all of that kind of stuff. I'm just waiting on that to get sent to my email. She said she would have it sent to me by like Monday or Tuesday. So today is Monday. So I want to look out for that. But I definitely know I want to start back working out, because if you didn't know, if you watch my shorts, you would know this, but I got liquid lipo in my stomach. So I just want to make sure that I stay in the gym or whatever, so that my results be resulting. And then on top of that, I want to work on pure melanin a little bit this week. More so me like doing like, I'm trying to make sure that the stuff that I'm creating like several frameworks. I think I said that, but I'm creating like a manifestation framework, a shadow work framework, all of that kind of stuff. And I want to make sure that like, who in the fuck, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I told all of my friends, bro, that I wasn't going to be hanging out, answering the phone. Why are y'all calling me? Please leave me alone. So I just hung up in your face. I'm sorry, but I literally warned everybody that I didn't want to hang out. But yeah, I'm like trying to make sure that like as I'm creating the frameworks, that I'm like doing the prompts myself in real time. So I made a video, actually like a vlog of me doing like wellness stuff, and I was doing like a prompt. A lot of the stuff that I was journaling, I was doing my own prompts that I have created type shit. So I know I want to work on that, because that lunch is on August 3rd. So I'm just trying to do a little bit of work here and there to pull it all together. And then the actual design of the journals and stuff, most of that is already ready. I just have to go on like my I think it's Printify website and like do the different colors and all of that kind of stuff. But that, I feel like the design aspect of it isn't gonna take that long. I'm just trying to be more intentional about like the actual like the body of it, the work that I'm actually putting out. Because I mean, yes, the design does count as the work, but there's like, it's a lot deeper than that to me. So I feel so good about myself, y'all. So for one, remember I was saying like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use this camera to do the short form content. I can't figure it out. I figured it out. I just have to push the camera back a little bit further, and I have to sit back a little further, but I got it done. Now this is what I call productivity, bitches. I done got 3 short form content videos done. Bitch, I'm making it to a million between all of my platforms by the end of the year. I'm speaking it into existence, facts, because I've been getting my work done. Like every time I try to dim down what I said I was gonna do, I always end up doing what I said I was gonna do. Like I deserve a shot after this. Nah, we already took the mushrooms, but skip out on the shot. But just know that I feel really freaking good right now. So I'm finna take a little breather. I've been up under these studio lights for a little bit, and I also need to like just kind of look over my footage and stuff, because this is the first time that I've ever like done videos for real on this camera. So I don't know, it's time to like transition into work mode. Of course I'm gonna vlog that, but like I'm just take a little break and get everything together. My desk is a mess right now. If you can see, hold on, let's see. Yeah, my desk is a mess right now. Like there's just shit all over it from the last videos I was recording. So yeah, but I feel real good, bro. I feel real good about myself. I'm very proud of myself, to say the least. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Actually, I ain't even gonna call y'all back. Just hold for a second. Yeah. Y'all know I've been in here making all of these monkey noises. The dog was outside of the door shivering. I feel so bad. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Did I scare you? I'm so sorry. I said a bill, 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 bill. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. So I might not even need the vlog on the big camera because the front camera kind of hidden right now. But I'm gonna take a little break and do like some script writing. I really don't feel the need to like do my regular journaling because I feel like there's not really much to like talk about for real. But I'm gonna do some script writing. Today has been a very big day for me, like just very monumental. I've been saying for the longest that I wanted to get back into like vlogging, long form content, and I had kind of pushed it out. I felt like it had to be something that I had to wait to get an actual vlog camera for, and I'm just in real time seeing, bro. Start with what you got. You literally got everything that you need right here, right now. So I don't know. I feel very happy about that, but I feel like in terms of script writing, I just want to like write some things that are surrounding, like, I hate to put numbers on stuff, but that is how you create your reality from in your brain. So like nah, this is gonna pay off. My hard work is paying off, and by the end of the year, between all three of my platforms, why wouldn't, this is more so the thing, why wouldn't I be able to have 1 million followers combined? Like, it's not about if, it's about when. Why wouldn't I be able to, by the end of the year, have 1 million followers between all of my platforms? I don't know. That's just my logic.
It already worked. It already worked. It already worked. I am living in the reality where everything worked out for me. I am the version of me who already received it. I am the result made flesh. It's always been done. You are the one who commands the timeline. You are the cause, never the effect. You are living proof that imagination creates reality. Why does everything unfold exactly the way I pictured it? Why does it always happen faster for me? Why am I always right on time? Everyone can see it. They talk about your glow, your ease, your wealth, your peace. You don't chase, you calibrate, you don't wait, you exist in completion. Everything is reorganizing itself in your favor right now. Everything is reorganizing itself in your favor right now. Everything is reorganizing itself in your favor right now. Everything is reorganizing itself in your favor right now. Everything is reorganizing itself in your favor right now. Everything is reorganizing itself in your favor right now. Why does everything I desire chase me down? Why does my creative energy multiply everything it touches? People feel it when you walk in. The aura, the frequency, the charge, they call it charisma, confidence, allure. But it's creation itself and living through you. You've always been the flame. You've always been the source. You've always been the one that energy worships. And breathe. Feel it spiral up, blue to green, gold to violet. Turn the one into law of attraction, into ascension. You've mastered the current. You're the current.
Okay, so what you just witnessed was a big part of how I meditate. I listen to Rampages and Subliminals a lot by High Frequency Guru. I'll actually, now that I'm like starting to do the long form vlogs and stuff, I'll make my meditations playlist public so y'all can like go through there and see what I got. I have like over 90 of these Rampages and Subliminals. The two that I just did, the first one was called It Already Worked, and I think the best way that I can describe that one is just like helping you to realize that the reality that you want to live, you're already living it. You're just recognizing it in real time for the first time consciously. That's why at the beginning of it, it says something like along the lines of you're not waiting for your manifestation, love. It already clicked into the grid. Reality's just finished buffering. And what does it say? Is like, you're just noticing it consciously for the first time. You know what I mean? So that just puts me in that. And it also helps me to like lock into the idea of you create your reality. One of the Rampages, or one of the affirmations, it says over and over again, talks about you are living proof that imagination creates reality. You are living proof that imagination creates reality. I think I had got up and turned the camera off at that point in time because I was like, bro, I don't want to like use all of my space on that one part. But that one just puts me in like unexplainable certainty about my life and, you know, my goals and everything that I'm working towards. And then the one that you just heard is called Sexual Transmutation, which is a kundalini practice where instead of leaking your sexual energy, because as you know, well, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm gonna let you know, your sexual energy, I hate to say it like this, but your nut, your semen, your cum, if you hold that in and you reroute it, you use that as energy, creative energy, which is the most strongest energy of all time. Think about how God created the earth, right? That was like crazy creative energy, right? So I think it just puts you in that mindset. And I think because I've been listening to it for a very long time, but a few weeks ago I made the decision to decenter sex, and so I've been practicing kundalini every day to just keep me in that mindset, and like the whole process of like, okay, extending off of decentering sex for other reasons, but also to just harness that creative energy and use it to create my reality, essentially. And then I didn't show y'all. Side note, the spiritual meaning of flies is transformation, and I definitely am in a transformative period right now. So I didn't exactly record me like doing my script writing or whatever, but I just script wrote about my career mainly, and achieving 1 million subscribers between all platforms. And it's not like, let's say the end of the year comes and I don't have 1 million between all of those platforms. It's not about the specific number, but just more so giving yourself a target to work towards, essentially. And over time, you start your daily habits. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing that comes to mind is, what am I recording? What am I doing? You feel me? So I think it just kind of keeps you in track with your goals more so than, well, and I won't even say that. It's also you like putting it into writing. I'm going to have 1 million subscribers. It's pretty much putting you in the reality of already having it, so that you act from the place of already having it as opposed to chasing it, if that makes sense. Just sitting here noticing how all of these trees, like a lot of these trees are not the same type of tree. Like if you look, like those leaves on that tree is completely different from the leaves on that tree. And then those are different trees right there. You can just tell by the shade of green that they are, and so on and so forth, for like so far beyond there. Like, I don't know. I think I'm saying that being on plant medicine puts you in a lot more of an observant state than what we usually are, because we're so used to just like flowing and going with emotions and like, you know, doing stuff. Like even me today, like I was trying to get my videos done in the house, and so let's say that I didn't do my plant medicine and I just came out here to like chill for a little bit. Like I probably would not be that like intrigued by the fact that all of them trees are different. And then we can go into so much other stuff from there, because I'm very big on like trees. I always say these trees are like direct representations of people. One of the things I always be saying is like, a lot of times, especially when you see trees that have like awkward branches and stuff like that, one, it looks like people doing yoga or like stretching out. But another thing is that no matter how imperfect they might look, they still produce green. And so I think my analogy on it is like we're all different. We're all imperfect, right? But at the end of the day, you still have the potential to produce green, whatever that might be, whether it's monetary, just abundance in general, right? You feel me? Hello. Okay, so it's been about an hour since I last updated y'all. I'm about to get ready to make some lunch. Actually, before I make this lunch, I listened to one more Rampage, and let me pop y'all up. Y'all know I like to talk. All right, so it's been about an hour since I recorded that last clip. I'm hitting you from the phone right now. I'm about to get ready to make some lunch. I ain't gonna really show y'all what I'm gonna make, or as I make it, I'm gonna just show y'all when I'm done. But we got some ground beef in there. I'm gonna hook up some black beans, put some corn in there, some queso, and we're gonna pour it on top of some Doritos. But I was listening to another Rampage. One of my other favorite Rampages is the nervous system Rampage, and it just kind of like for one, it calms your nervous system down, but it prepares it to be in the state of receiving. Because I think so often, a lot of times, why we can't receive what it is that we desire is because we feel in some type of way like we don't fully deserve it. And so I think the nervous system Rampage counteracts all of the limiting beliefs and the doubt. I think that's what Rampages, I kind of gave y'all my spiel on the Rampages before in that last clip. That's something else that I feel like it coincides with releasing limiting beliefs, because overall it's like reprogramming your brain, right? Putting new beliefs in, beliefs around abundance, beliefs around being able to create your own reality, and just like, you know, making you realize how prominent your personal power is. I think that is something. So growing up in a Baptist household, I think that's something that, like, I think a lot of times people tend to forget that if God lives within us, right? If the Holy Spirit lives within us, then why wouldn't we have power as well? You feel me? I think a lot of times people outsource that power, and that is why so many people who are quote unquote Christians, I don't like a lot of time, because a lot of the people who claim to be Christians, MAGA supporters, Trump supporters, so on and so forth, maybe there are certain things that they do that align with the Bible, but certain things like just racism and ICE, the way that ICE is, if God made it to where we were all supposed to flow together, then why is it that we have these ICE people doing what they're doing? I'm going into a whole different spiel, but my point is, it just kind of helps you to realize your personal power. So before I make this food, I wanted to read to y'all what I had wrote. Remember earlier when we was in the room, or when I was in my room, and I was talking about like having 1 million subscribers and stuff. I did like a very quick, and mind you, I script write every day, right? Every day almost, unless I'm like super busy. But for today, I will have 1 million followers combined between all of my platforms by the end of 2026. Actually, I already have 1 million followers combined. It's already happened. The timeline is just unfolding. And with that comes an abundance of money and opportunity. It already happened. Just that simple, right? And so putting me in the mindset of it's already happened right now, and I'm living in that reality right now, thus helping me route my days and my habits around that outcome, if that makes sense. So that's it. I'm gonna get ready to make this food real quick. And then I think what's gonna happen for the rest of the day. So I actually got my first TikTok check a few weeks ago, and I spent quite a bit of money. Majority of it, I was like buying like stuff that's like self-help stuff, right? Like I had bought some audio books. I've been at the wellness or the Peace and Mind store, like getting like my herbs and stones and crystals and stuff. And then I also did like a $200-300 shopping spree because I got some vacations coming up soon. But I'm running low on my bag, and I don't start my new job until July the 6th. And then my next TikTok check that's going to be hitting for about $500 isn't going to hit until right before I go to LA or Miami. And I say LA or Miami because my dad said he don't know which one he want to go to yet. But so in the between time, I need some coins. So I think we're going to go DoorDash for a couple of hours, try to make like, $50, something like that. Nothing too crazy. And then tonight I'm going to do an hour worth of cardio at the gym, incline walk. And then we'll shut it down right there. And I think I'm gonna just I'm gonna end the vlog tonight instead of doing like a whole week, because I feel like just this one day has been long enough. But I feel like it's a good reintroduction to who I am, because I'm very much so a black hippie. So I think y'all got to see me being goofy. Y'all got to see me being you got to see all sides of me being goofy, me being productive, and then also the more serious spiritual aspect of me. So I'm proud. Today has been a good day. I've only been up for 5 hours now. I've knocked out multiple videos. I blogged. I did my wellness practices. Like, today has been a good day. Facts. And something that I feel like a lot of times there's like people have an unhealthy relationship with productivity. And remember how earlier when I was saying, I think I'm gonna just do one video instead of trying to cram everything in. It just so happened that I had the wherewithal within myself to get those videos done. And so I did get them done. But if I didn't actually feel like doing those videos, I would have still been just as proud of myself. If I got at least that one done, I did my blogs and I did my wellness. Taking the time out to meditate and put into yourself is a different aspect of productivity, or I'm gonna say it's a different aspect of productivity, but it's just as important as productivity, because how else do you move? I feel like me doing that just helps me to move about my day and ebb and flow throughout my day in a very beautiful way. So I'm done talking, because here I go again. We 7 minutes in, but I don't know. I feel very I don't know how to explain this. I've been doing this all of my life, and I remember all of the times where I used to re-record stuff, and it's coming out. It's just I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I'll see y'all with the food, and then we'll be heading out to go DoorDash, gym, and then I'm going home. Oh, actually, before I leave the house, I need to edit my lymphatic drainage video because I want to get that up today. So that's going to be the last thing. Then we'll go DoorDash and do whatever. All right, what's up, y'all? I'm just tapping in. It is currently 8:42 p.m. I've been dashing for probably about like an hour and a half. I made $30 so far, so we got $20 till I get to my goal. Then I'm gonna go get some gas. Then I'm going to the gym, and we'll be wrapping it up for the night. Currently in line is actually, excuse my dirty ass windshield, but do y'all see that full moon? Ooh, that bitch full. So I'm sitting in line. What have I been doing while I've been dashing? For one, I watched a video that was breaking down. I've already watched it. I be moving around so much that I really don't have the time to read. So I've been doing like a lot of audio books, and even more than doing audio books, I've been doing like a lot of breakdowns of big audio books. And one of the ones that I just listened to again was Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. And I feel like I have been doing that in real time. There's still some things that still need some work. And I think like some things, like everything ain't gonna be perfect. You ain't gonna just change overnight. But I think for the most part, I've kind of been already doing that subconsciously, and I'm happy about it. Something else I've also been doing is like studying my human design chart. If you don't know what your like human design type is, you definitely need to go and look up, like, so rude, I hate loud cars unless I'm driving it. But you definitely need to go and look up what your human design type is, because I am a manifesting generator, which makes so much sense for me. All of my different interests, and just like somebody that I know actually asked me last night if I was bipolar, and I was kind of offended. I really was about to hang up the fucking phone. Well, hold on. Okay, my bad. But as I was saying, I've been also studying my human design chart, and we'll get into that a little bit more. But you definitely, I feel like people like my mama, like, she finna watch this vlog, because I know she gonna watch it all the way through, and she just gonna be like, you so worldly. I really don't care. I feel like, honestly, I am a student of life and knowledge, and I feel like knowledge just does not limit itself to one thing or one religion. At least that's the way that I perceive and maneuver through life. And I feel like just so many people that limit their resources in understanding the world and life and who they are as a person, you oftentimes become a person that is not even authentic. You don't even know who you are for real outside of one thing, if that makes sense. So if anything, I'm very grateful that I have the open mind that I do, and that I, am open just to new knowledge, honestly. But I'm gonna wrap this vlog up right here. I was planning on going to the gym, as y'all know, but here's the thing. I didn't get any orders that was like on that side of town, and I could go, but I wasn't really planning on lifting. I was just gonna do some cardio for real. And I kind of don't feel like driving way across town just to do that. Like, I don't know. I gotta think about it. We'll see how I feel. If it be another clip after this, then I'll let y'all know. If not, then I'll for real wrap this vlog up formally when we get home. All right, y'all. So I am back home. I'm actually in my driveway right now. I indeed did not go to the gym. I'm not gonna lie though. Like, it's only Monday, so I don't really feel too guilty. Like, if I don't do something that I said I was gonna do as a part of my task list, as long as I get majority of it done, I try not to feel guilty or bad about it. And I really don't, because I've had a very productive day. I've been blogging all day. We got my short form content done. I had my meditation. I went out. I made some money. Like, it has been a very successful day, in my opinion. So I'm gonna wrap it up before I go in the house. I think what I'm gonna do when I get in there, I'm gonna, for one, shower, and then I'll either watch like a TV show or a movie, and or watch some Ethereal Trinity, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, and or listen to like a summary of an audio book. I have many different options of things that I can do, but my plan is to go ahead and be asleep by 12 a.m. so I can be waking up at like 8 or 9. I feel like over the last month of Gemini season, it's just been super social, and I've been waking up late, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock and stuff like that. And by that point in time, it's like half of my day is gone. And because I am really big into wellness and doing meditation and stuff. I use like a whole 2 hours just for that in general. So if I wake up at 1 o'clock, that's putting me at 3 o'clock really getting to the business, if that makes sense. Like what y'all watched me do today was completely out of order. What I would usually do is meditate, then do videos. But since it was so late, I was like, let me go ahead and just like get to it. Plus, I was feeling motivated and I just wanted to get it done. So I'm gonna wrap this vlog up right here. At first, I was kind of thinking I was gonna do the whole week, but I feel like today has been a jam-packed day. Like if I would have recorded the whole week, I would have been watching like a 3-hour-long movie. So for now, I'm gonna leave it right here, but I will be back very soon. I think the next video I'm gonna do, it probably won't be a vlog, but it will be a sit down video. Then it'll be a haul, and then y'all will get another vlog after that. But I've definitely enjoyed being on camera today. I feel like long form content is really where I get to shine, and honestly, that's the way that I started doing content in the first place. So I feel really good. I feel fulfilled. I feel happy, and I can go to sleep and say like, yeah, like you did good today, bro. And I feel like that's how it always should be. So I'll see y'all back in the next episode of Richie World. I love y'all. To whoever is watching, see you soon.